I'm Heather McGrath, and I'm one of the facilitators at Orleans United Church, along with Emily Davidson. I have no idea why I'm standing here because I don't know how I got into this work. I was a community nurse working many times with palliative clients, and I just loved it. But, retirement kind of rears its ugly head. And along with retirement comes, do I really have a role? What is my identity? So I was looking for something else, and in the bulletin at Orleans United, it showed up that they wanted a site facilitator for help. And I thought, I don't have time for this. I have a private practice. It was pre-COVID, and I was really busy with my grandchildren. But I was fascinated because I love palliative care. And I really enjoy listening to the stories that people have to tell about their life journeys. So I sent in an application just so I could talk to people about what this help project was all about. Haley invited me to an information session, which I went to on my way to the museum with my grandkids, and it turned out to be a really formal interview. So I said this was a bit of bait and switch, and I didn't have time. And Pam said, can you see yourself involved in the project in any way? And out of my mouth, without thinking about it, came, I'll work part-time. And then I met Emily, and I thought, this project's going to be awesome. So that's how we got started. The learning curve, I think for all of us, particularly for me with white hair, was difficult. There were tears, there was frustration, there was, what am I doing here? But in the end, if you don't challenge yourself, then I think life becomes really dull. So all of us went through that learning curve, and luckily, we have an incredible team. The site facilitators have really come together. We support each other. Turns out we all share the same frustrations, and it's just been a wonderful experience working with the whole team. My hope is that as we go along, say over the next 2 years, that people at Orleans United will get as excited about this project as we are, and will take a leadership role in developing projects and learning opportunities for people in the community, so that people at Orleans United develop death literacy, an ability to ask for and offer help, and a really strong emotional ability to reach out and help others in those really stressful, difficult situations. What we're also hearing from people is that they need the skills, the physical skills, to help people who are frail at the end of life, who are caregiving and bereaving. Now I'm hoping that in 2 years, that's where we'll be at Orleans United. But the wonderful thing about this project is I really do think it can change the world. And that sounds kind of crazy, but when you think, if you have a community that can not only go to their neighbors for a cup of coffee, but know each other well enough that they can ask for help and receive help, and that they can talk about death, and not just the adults, but the children too, that they recognize that illness and frailty and bereavement is a difficult journey, but it's part of life, and we all go through it. So can you imagine a world where people actually felt comfortable enough with each other to reach out? And I think if that happened, we really honor humanity.